all the same.
Good morning and welcome to your final workout before the Vulcan Games. This is a great workout that for anybody that wants to do any type of fitness test leading up to the new year. So let's get right into it. We are in tapering week, so before any major competition, you really want to make sure that you don't go all out. You taper this week, you rest up, but we're going to be taking your body through the movement patterns that you'll actually do in the Vulcan Games. And we're gonna do the exact exercises so that your muscles remember, and next week you're really primed. It's called muscle priming to get ready for the Vulcan Games. First up, as usual, get your warm-up 5-minute cardio and then do some dynamic stretching, arm swings, leg swings, and make sure that you're fully warm. Let's get right into it. We've got legs to start because that's the biggest muscle group of the body. We're gonna start with our and this week you really get to choose what tests you want to do. So what legs test do you want to do in the Vulcan Games? The choices are your barbell squat. So that can be done as a front squat or a back squat. Remember, we're taking the barbell, using our weight, and if you're in the rack, that's even safer. And this is your barbell front squat. Or if you feel comfortable and you have the flexibility, we're going into a barbell back squat. So we want to make sure we get nice and deep in our squat, legs about shoulder width apart, and going down for 10 to 15 reps of the barbell squat. Now, if you want to practice your deadlifts, which is also utilizing your legs, you're going to go down into the deadlift position. So again, starting low, and envision that you have a barbell. Bring this down a little bit. Envision that you have a barbell with weight plates on either side. And starting in this position, legs about shoulder width apart, and you're literally lifting that up right next to your legs. Hope you guys can see that okay. Awesome. So there, you can see me a little bit better there. So you're going down, it's like you're scraping the skin off your shins and breathing out as you go up. So down and nice into that squat, shoulders back and down, neutral spine, and back up. So you choose which legs exercise you'd like to do. You've got the barbell squat, the barbell deadlift, and you could also do kettlebell swings as well, 10 to 15 reps. That is your legs. Then we go right into your push exercise. So for push, you can do push-ups on the ground or push-ups in the crank straps. So going down and back up, which is in our beginner fitness test next week. And I'd like you to do 10 to 15 reps of those, or push-ups on the ground, and you can also get into your bench press. So those are all your push exercises. Then you can do your pull. So for beginners, you're using the crank straps, and intermediate advanced, you're doing actual pull-ups on the bars. So remember our pull exercise technique. Coming around this way so you guys can see me a bit better. And going down into the pull, looking up at that anchor point. Ensure you keep a nice neutral spine and you have that core engaged. So we've got our legs, our push, our pull. So our pull-ups, assisted or actual pull-ups, and those are our pulls. Next up, we've got our cardio fitness test. So in the cardio fitness test, you guys have a few different options. You're either gonna go on the bike, the rower, so rower, you're doing a 500-meter row, the rogue bike, which you're doing a 50 to 50 calories on the road bike, the ski erg, which you're doing 500 meters on the ski erg, or you can go on the treadmill. So you choose what you'd like to do, but do a cardio exercise that's in the Vulcan Games. And lastly, we've got our max plank hold. So that's for our core. So jumping on the ground. For those that haven't done the max plank as of yet, make sure that's a little bit more straight. Perfect. Remember, proper technique for the max plank hold is that we can either hold our arms like this or they can be straight. So going into this position, keeping our butt up so we're not bending in the hips this way, and we're not going too high because that's cheating. So nice in that plank hold, deep breaths, neutral spine, and holding above the ground. So it just looks like this on the side. That's a nice plank hold. You're doing the plank hold for 60 seconds. So none of these are you actually going until failure, and you're not pushing yourself too hard. And a lot of these can be done anywhere. So even if you don't have a gym on site and you're not going to a partner gym, a lot of these can be done in the comfort of your own home. Then you're going to repeat that another round. So remember, we've got 2 sets. That's your taper week leading up to the Vulcan Games. Good luck next week, you guys. Have so much fun. Remember that all of these exercises, even when you're doing the cardio at the end, we want to make sure that you're only going about 5 to 7 of your max effort. So 50 to 70% of 100% effort. Don't get into the 80 or 90. We really want to taper this week, just get the movement patterns down and remain healthy, not sore at all, so that we can smash it next week at the Vulcan Games. Have a full cool down. So you'll see listed that we do an actual 10-minute cool down for this session, 10 to 15 minutes. Do your whole body, take your time in the cool down this week. Every time you exercise, drink lots of water, and I'll see you at the Vulcan Games. Thanks, guys.